The show was over, but I wasn't finished yet. The final record faded. The station sang goodnight. The engineer took his coat and turned out half the lights. The city lost the signal. The hallway settled down, but one old microphone was still listening to the sound. I should have left when everybody did, but silence had a way of asking me to stay. After the broadcast ended, I sang the truth at last. After the broadcast ended, I let the moment pass. No name upon the program, no audience in sight, just one forgotten woman and one unfinished night. After the broadcast, after goodbye, I gave the empty air what I had kept inside. The coffee had gone bitter. The clock was moving slow. A stack of lonely records had nowhere left to go. I touched the faded console and heard the speakers breathe, like every wire inside the room still wanted to believe. I never asked permission, check the time. I only faced the microphone and sang what once was mine. No band was waiting, no applause would come. Still something in the darkness said the song had just begun. After the broadcast ended, I sang the truth at last. After the broadcast ended, I stopped protecting the past. No name upon the program, no audience in sight, just one forgotten woman and one unfinished night. Along an empty road, turned the dial by accident and heard my story told. Maybe no one heard me, maybe that was best. Some songs are not for everyone, some songs are a confession. After the broadcast, after goodbye, I gave the empty air what I had kept inside. After the broadcast ended, the red light came alive. After the broadcast ended, so did the heart I tried to hide. No name upon the program, no promise to return. Only one old microphone and every saving, but singing through it could. The show was over, but somewhere in the silence I had only just begun. I thought the night was over, then the red light came back home. The hallway door was locked, the final voice had gone. The station clock kept turning like nothing had been wrong. I placed my hand beside the switch, not knowing what I'd do. Then every darkened window turned a deeper shade of blue. The microphone stood waiting above the empty chair, and all the words I buried were still breathing in the air. One little spark across the room, one silent sign that changed the mood. The red light came back on, and I could not pretend. The red light came back on, so I started from the end. I sang the words I never sent, I sang the love I never meant to lose. The red light came back on, and the night became the truth. Red light burning, hold me in your glow. Let the whole world sleep. There are things it doesn't know. The needle on the meter moved softly with my voice. Every line I whispered felt less and less like choice. I sang about the morning you left without a sound. I sang about the wedding ring I never took back down. I sang the empty bedroom, the cold behind the door, and how I kept believing you might need it once more. No one behind the window, no footsteps in the hall, only that red light watching it all. The red light came back on, and I could not pretend. The red light came back on, so I started from the end. I sang the words I never sent, I sang the love I never meant to lose. The red light came back on, and the night became the truth. Maybe love is only honest when no one knows your name. Maybe every quiet heart needs somewhere for its pain. asking you to hear me. I wasn't asking you to stay. I only needed one small light to show me where to place the blame. Red light burning, hold me in your glow. Let the whole world sleep. There are things it doesn't know. The red light came back on, and something in me broke. The red light came back on, and every shadow spoke. I sang the years I could not change. I sang until they did not feel the same. The red light came back on, and I finally said your name. The red light came back on while morning crossed the town. And when the final note was gone, I slowly turned it down. The light went dark again, but I did not. Never rain, not once. The number glow beside me on a yellow paper card. I watched it through the first song and tried not to watch too hard. The city had gone quiet. The switchboard lights were still, but every empty telephone could make a promise if it will. I told myself a stranger might be driving through the rain, might hear one line between the static and decide to call my name. But the room stayed silent, the clock kept moving, and nobody reached through. Nobody called the station. Nobody asked me to stay. Nobody called the station, but I kept singing anyway. No voice across the wire, no answer from the night. Still I gave the empty city every word I had inside. No one called, no one called, no one knew, no one knew. Still the microphone carried me through. I sang about the doorway where you left your final key. I sang about the woman I had promised not to be. The phone sat like a witness with nothing left to say, while every meter on the console moved with what I gave away. I wondered if you listened from some room across the town, with your hand above the receiver, but never pressing down. Maybe you heard me, maybe you didn't. Maybe silence was your reply. learned to carry on. The phone never rang, and morning came all the same. No one knew the signal was still alive. She leaned into the microphone as midnight crossed the dial. No name beneath the program, no photograph on file. The city slept beneath her, behind a wall of rain, while every empty frequency became a place for pain. She did not ask for listeners, she did not need applause. She only needed somewhere love could speak without a cause. No spotlight, no crowded room, only one red light against the blue. She sang to empty airwaves, she sang beyond the night. She sang to empty airwaves until the dark felt light. No one knew her story, no one knew her name. Still every lonely frequency remembered what she gave. Empty airwaves carry it far, past every darkened window, past every passing car. The reel kept slowly turning, the clock moved toward one. Her voice grew less like sorrow and more like something won. She sang the final letter she never had the nerve to send. She sang the kind of goodbye that does not ask to mend. The speakers in the hallway breathed softly through the wall, as if the station itself had waited for a call. No one behind the glass, no one at the door. Still the room was not empty anymore. She sang to empty airwaves, she sang beyond the night. She sang to empty airwaves until the dark felt light. No one knew her story, no one knew her name. Still every lonely frequency remembered what she gave. Maybe somewhere on the highway, a tired driver turned the dial. Maybe someone in a motel stopped crying for a while. Maybe one small voice in darkness does not need to know for whom. Maybe every honest song finds its own forgotten room. Empty airwaves carry it far, past every darkened window, past every passing car. She sang to empty airwaves until the morning came. She sang to empty airwaves and left without a name. No one saw her leaving, no one watched her go, but every wire in that station held the truth she chose to show. She sang to empty airwaves where no one asked her why, and somewhere past the static a lonely heart replied. No one knew the signal was still alive, but someone heard it. I never knew your name, but you stayed. Somewhere past the river, beyond the sleeping town, a tired hand turned one small dial and found my fading sound. Maybe in a motel room with curtains pulled too tight, maybe in a parked car at the edge of morning light. I could not see your face, you could not see mine. Still something crossed the distance between your heart and mine. No call came through, no voice replied, but somewhere in the static, someone stayed beside me. One listener stayed awake while all the city slept. One listener stayed awake and heard the promises I kept. No name across the telephone, no footsteps at the door, but someone held the silence until I could sing no more. Stay awake, stay with me. Let this lonely signal be enough tonight. Sang about the years that disappeared too fast, about the love I carried long after it had passed. I sang the empty kitchen, the coat behind the chair, the way a room remembers when somebody is not there. And somewhere past the highway, you listen without blame. A stranger in the darkness who never asked but someone held the silence until I could sing no a crowded room, but one heart in the darkness can give a voice its truth. You never called the station, you never gave a sign, still I felt you listening on the other side of night. Stay awake, stay with me. Let this lonely signal be enough tonight. One listener stayed awake until the sky turned gray. One listener stayed awake and heard me sing my fear away. No name across the telephone, no promise to return. Somewhere in the silence, another small light burned. One listener stayed awake, and though we never met, you carried one lost song. I thought the world would forget. I never knew your name, but I know you stay. He left his coffee by the console and never came back. The chair was turned toward silence, his jacket was gone. The cigarette still waited where the ash had fallen long. The playlist ended early, the final record spun. He said he'd be returning before the hour was done. The hallway never opened, no footsteps crossed the floor. Only one old station clock and one unlocked studio door. I waited through the first song, then through another one, but the DJ never came back before the night was gone. The DJ never came back, so I stayed behind the glass. The DJ never came back, and I let the silence pass. I touched the open microphone, I watched the meters rise. Then every word I never said went sailing through the night. He never came back, the room stayed mine. So I gave the empty station everything inside. His notes were on the table, written in a hurried hand. Weather at 12:30, then a song from an old band. A number by the telephone, a name underneath the final line, the words play what they need. I did not know the listeners, I did not know the town, but I knew what lonely people hear when all the lights go down. Maybe he was running, maybe he had gone, still the red light kept on burning and the tape kept rolling on. The DJ never came back, so I stayed behind the glass. The DJ never came back, and I let the silence pass. I touched the open microphone, I watched the meters rise. Then every word I never said went sailing through the night. Sometimes absence opens doors that courage never will. Sometimes an empty chair can ask a heart to fill. I did not take his program, I did not take his name. I only borrowed one lost hour and left it changed. He never came back, the room stayed mine. So I gave the empty station everything inside. The DJ never came back, and morning crossed the street. The DJ never came back, but the broadcast was complete. I lowered every fader, I turned the red light down, then left one reel still turning for whoever came around. The DJ never came back, maybe no one knows just why, but because he left that microphone, one lost song survived. His coffee stayed cold, the chair stayed empty, and the music stayed. Midnight was still listening. The hallway lights were fading, the city's pulse grew slow. The station kept on breathing long after closing show. Outside the streets were empty, inside the meters glowed, like every quiet heartbeat still followed where I flowed. The world had gone to sleep, but somewhere the silence stayed awake. Midnight was still listening long after I began. Midnight was still listening like an old forgotten friend. Every whispered melody, every just yet. The wheels kept slowly turning without another word. Every note I offered felt softer as it blurred. The glass reflected someone I almost thought was you, but only empty shadows were staring softly through. The room became a witness to everything I'd hide. The song became the only place I didn't have to lie. No applause, no audience, still the room believed. Midnight was still listening long after I began. Midnight was still listening, like an old forgotten friend. Every whispered melody, every broken prayer found another home tonight, somewhere in the maybe every lonely station keeps one song behind, waiting for one weary soul who arrives on borrowed time. Maybe every silent city needs one voice to remain long enough to tell the darkness it doesn't win again. Midnight, stay with me until the morning knows. Midnight was still listening as dawn touched every street. Midnight was still listening until my heart found peace. Every wire, every wall still remembers after all. Midnight was still listening when I finally let you go. Oh, the city woke, but midnight never left. Maybe someone heard it. The final chorus faded. The room grew still again. I slowly touched the fader and let the silence in. The city's first blue morning was rising with the sun. I thought the night had vanished. I thought the song was done. Then somewhere without a face. If you're out there, keep this song for me. Maybe through an old transistor, beside an open bed, maybe in a truck stop diner where tired drivers rest, maybe through a kitchen radio while coffee's slowly brewed. Maybe one small melody found someone needing truth. I never saw the moment, I never heard the call, but somehow hope returned without a sound at all. Some songs don't need applause, only one heart to arrive. The last song reached someone, though I never knew their name. The last song reached someone, and nothing stayed the same. Across forgotten highways, across the morning rain, one lonely heart was changed by a voice without a face. If music finds one stranger before the night is through, then every word I carried was always meant for you. Keep this song somewhere safe. The last song reached someone, and that's enough for me. The last song reached someone beyond what I could see. One forgotten broadcast, one ordinary night became another memory, carried toward the light. The last song reached someone, and so did I. Good night, wherever you are. Good night.